Okay, next coming to the stage is Mr. Mark Roebuck. Give it up for Mark. Nice to meet you, Mark.
Hey, everybody. Everyone having a good time so far? Keep it going for my friend Ben Hickey and everyone else you've seen so far. This is great. This is awesome. A lot of fun. I grew up out here. I decided I want to start doing comedy like 3 years ago, so I'd always drive to Lansing to do comedy. So I moved to Lansing. I live in Lansing now. Now there's fucking comedy shows in Saginaw. What the hell? Like, they don't want me. They're hiding it from me. It's fucked up. So you guys, is this for, I want to show you guys some, on the list of people's names. Dirty Joe Ballbag. Dirty is in quotation marks, but Ballbag is not. I just noticed that. That's his Christian name, apparently. Old Grandpa Ballbag, he would have been proud if he lived to see this. I come from a long line of proud ballbags. Oh, man, all right. This is cool. Why are there... You really need 3 fucking cameras for this? They use 3 cameras for sitcoms. Like whole stages. I'm in a make sure you use this one too, though, where there's no people and there's just all these pictures, so it looks like I'm in a fucking basement somewhere. We just punch the laughter in post. Some dude just airing out his fucking life story in front of some pictures of fucking Stamped. Holy shit, Stamped played here, the ska band? I can barely fit on the stage. There was a horn section in here? How does that work? Trombone player just in the bathroom, like, ah, it sucks. Yeah, so all right. Moving on, you guys. I've had 2 major accomplishments in my life lately that I'd like to share with you. The first one, I came up with my own weird, like, dirty sex thing. You know, there's things like the Donkey Punch and the Dirty Sanchez and all that. Does anyone here know of one called The Stranger? Does anyone know what that is? It's this. I didn't make this up. I did a twist on it, but I'll tell you, The Stranger is there's an urban legend of a man, possibly a ball bag, who sat on his hand long enough for it to go numb. Then when it was numb, he proceeded to pleasure himself. Of course I say that when the nice woman walks in. Sorry, ma'am. So the dude's hand gets numb, jacks off, it feels awesome because it felt like someone else is doing it. That's The Stranger. I didn't make that up. Here's what I did. I was on the exercise bike the other day for like an hour, and you know those really hard bike seats? I was on it for way too long and my dick and balls went numb, and I jacked off right after I got done exercising because that's my reward. That's how I get through it. And so anyway, my dick and balls were numb, and it was so awesome. It felt just like I was giving a guy a hand job. So what's the other? Oh, the other thing I want to tell you is that I just recently graduated college. It was Delta, but you're all very nice for applauding. I like it. I can actually do jokes about Delta. If I'm in Lansing, I'm like, yeah, I went to school at Delta. People are like, you went to school at the fucking airport? What's that? But, no, yeah, I graduated from Delta. Delta, you guys might know this, one of the top 10 transfer schools in the nation. Did everyone know that? Yeah, they told me that. They're proud of that. So that's not something that a friend told me. Like, hey, it's a transfer school. Like, the whole thing about transfer schools, it means you can go to Delta for like 3 years, then transfer to Michigan State, and then your degree will say Michigan State. They ought to have bumper stickers that just say, Delta College, no one has to know. But I decided to get my degree there. It's like essentially, it's like if I was like, let's say I was in high school and I never had sex before and I like met some like unattractive woman who was willing to like let me have sex with her a lot so that I'd be good at it later. And she's like, don't worry, I won't tell anybody. And I was like, oh, will you marry me? Yeah, so I got my college degree in the mail. I was really excited. I called my girlfriend. She was at work. I said, guess what, honey? You're sleeping with a college graduate. And she said, you know about that? Rain on my fucking parade. Where's my notes? I'm sorry. I'm just going to do this here. Otherwise, I'm going to start saying the lyrics to SOS. That's on here. That's on there. No, but... No, I do have a girlfriend. I've been with her for a while now, and I'm glad that I have a girlfriend, because I was single for a long time, and this is going to sound corny or whatever, but I forgot how nice it could be when you come home after a long day of work or whatever, and you're stressed out. You know, you come home and you have someone else laying in bed next to you while you masturbate. That's a really nice feeling. No, I'm corny. I'm sentimental. Just the other day I was at work, I heard the song Pretty Woman came on the radio, and I got choked up. It reminds me of my girlfriend. Every time, I don't care where I am, if I hear the song Pretty Woman, I will think of my girlfriend and reflect on how much I love her. she looks just like Roy Orbison. She doesn't like that joke, and I'm like, honey, quit wearing the shades. Stop telling it. Seriously, we're inside. What's with the shades? Come on. No, she puts up with me, though. Among other things, she puts up with me telling strangers she looks like Roy Orbison. But no, we moved in together. It was in October. We got an apartment together in Lansing, as I said earlier, and it was the last day of moving. And she was at work, and I moved all the last stuff, and I called her. I was like, honey, is there anything else I can do? She said, oh, Halloween's coming up. We could decorate for Halloween. That'd be like a cute coupley thing we could do. I was like, oh, okay. What do I do? And she said, oh, just put up the scariest shit you can think of. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm no interior designer, but I know scary, So I worked really hard. She came home. I had all over the living room were those fake spider webs that you see around Halloween time, and hanging in all of them was pregnancy tests. And she didn't appreciate it. She was yelling at me. I was like, honey, I know I didn't knock it out of the park, but give me some credit. I worked really hard on this. I spent all day on it. I went to Dollar General and bought 48 pregnancy tests. Do you know what that's like? You know how awkward it is, especially when you have to pay half cash, half debit? Like, it's awkward. Fucking peed on all of them. Like, give me some credit. I'm just saying. Spent all day pissing on these things. I think I might be pregnant, too, by the way. I don't know how to read them. Is this guy smiling because I'm pregnant or smiling because I'm not? I don't know. I just met him. I don't know his take on things. There almost should be two different pregnancy tests, right? Like, because people take those for very different reasons. It's like, oh, are me and my husband finally able to start a family? We're like, fuck, what did I do? Why is this guy smiling? He's covered in piss. Fuck you! But no, like I said, I grew up out here. It's great to come back and get to do this up here. I grew up in Chesaning, actually. Does anyone know Chesaning? Yeah, it's a tiny village. You're not missing much. I delivered pizza in Chesaning for 5 years. People would always say, wow, what a long time delivering pizza. What a long time to have such a shitty job. And I would just tell them, oh, it's not such a shitty job if you like to get high with strangers. Which I do, so it was. No, it was like at least once a night, like clockwork, I'd show up at someone's door bringing them a pie that'd size me up. You get high? I'd say something like, what do you think, I'm 25 and delivering your pizza? Yes, I get high, you fucking moron. Part of a fucking plan or something. Really wanted to be a pizza guy when I was younger? No, I'm high right now, it's cold outside, let's do this. Use my fucking buzz on your porch up here, come on. And then people would always freak out. They'd flip their shit, man, when the pizza guy decided to get high with them. They would freak out like it's a celebrity. Like there's a real novelty to it that I don't get, but I never complained about. But people would just freak out. They'd be like, hey, the pizza guy's gonna get high with us. Come on, hey, get into the pizza guy's gonna get high. Like I'm fucking Batman or something. I'm just some fucking guy with a terrible job, man. But they freak out. I'm a hero. They're like, who is this guy? He's taking a time out from his depressing minimum wage job to smoke free drugs with us right before we tip him. Oh my God. Fuck, I'm glad you're happy about it. It's a win-win for me. Jesus Christ.